Checkity check. Check, check.
Check. There it is. Woo. All right.
Hello.
Hey, guys. Let's all have a seat. There are signs on the chairs on the end. Please do not sit on them. That includes you, Finn. Finn, that does not include you. Do not sit on those end chairs where it says do not sit.
Does not mean it's not there.
If there is not enough seats, we'll get more seats. Don't worry about it.
Woo!
I know that cuts the row short. No, leave the chair back there. Leave the chair back there. Do not sit on the sign that says do not sit. And make sure you find the seat, you two. Find the seat. Find the seat. Find the seat.
Right? Eric's
Each
so
row.
lonely right there. Go sit next to Eric. Come on,
sit next to Eric.
Thank you, Finn. Yes.
Whoa, look at that.
What
Look at
a
that. Look
brave
at that.
soul. He's in the splash zone.
Tim, by chance, what week is it? What are we doing this weekend?
This weekend, we are going to Shaver Lake!
Woo!
Yeah!
All right. Raise your hand if you're going to Shaver Lake. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. I know there's more of you. Raise your hand. Woo!
Going to Shaver?
All right. Yeah.
In the house.
That's what I am stoked about. I've got zero sleep trying to plan this trip. Zero sleep.
I've slept like a baby. So.
Yeah, that must be nice. Yeah. If all I do is worship, you know. Oh. Just kidding.
Shots fired,
I love worship. I love worship.
So
team.
rude.
If you guys are walking in, make sure you do not sit on the sign that says "Do not sit." I mean,
Pretty
it's
self-explanatory,
pretty
actually.
self-explanatory. Just don't sit. If your girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever wants to sit there, then sucks. You have to go find a different seat.
Dang. Wait. What are these words? Boyfriend? Girlfriend? What?
Yeah, where are you sitting? Sit down. People in the back, sit down. Sit down in the seat that says "Do not sit." That doesn't say "Do not sit." Sorry, that's a double negative there. Sweet. All right, guys, have a seat. Come on in, have a seat.
Come on in, have a seat.
There's 2 empty seats there. There's a seat there. There's 3 up here. We don't bite. Trust us. Well, at least I don't bite, but I don't know about Tim. Sweet. Hey, guys, real quick. My name is Robert, if you guys don't know who I am.
I'm Tim.
Woo!
That was fair.
Why does that always happen? The second person gets the cheer. And after I introduce myself, it's like crickets. So, okay.
Because you're boring?
Okay, okay. My name is Robert. Boo. Yeah, okay.
And I'm Tim.
Wow, I think I lost credibility, dude. I used to be the person up here. And now I'm just, are you guys tired of seeing me on stage? Yeah. Okay, all right. Hey, here, you take it. That's what I thought, you know. Okay. Hey, guys. We just say, why are we all here, actually? Why are we all here, Tim?
The reason we are here, and we come every Wednesday, is because it is all about Jesus. Amen?
Jesus.
Amen.
Jesus. Jesus.
I love me some Jesus.
Yes, we're all about Jesus. See you later. Yeah. Anyway, if you guys want to know who Jesus is, talk to a leader. They'll love to talk to you about Jesus. That's what we're here for. So
100%.
we're here to help you build a relationship with Christ.
It's the most important reason we're here.
Yeah, and if you're new here, this is kind of, I know it's a weird setting. If you guys are coming on in, have a seat over here. We're kind of weird.
Very weird.
We're weird. I think Tim is the most weird of all, but yeah, that's Tim for you.
100%.
Yeah. Well, you got one fan right here, Jacob. We just asked that you guys give us 8 weeks, get to know us a bit more. We'll love to get to know you. So just give us 8 weeks.
If you don't realize that you're also weird in 8 weeks, then no one can help you.
Yeah.
So.
I'm actually glad that we actually have tech today and we have all this stuff.
Yeah.
Because last week I was so lost.
It was interesting.
It was interesting, yeah.
It was definitely a good heart check, but
Yeah, definitely.
I missed this.
Yeah. Hey guys, we have a game today, and we do. It's a different one, and we're gonna see how this goes.
It's fun.
I'm gonna have grade levels, right? So if you are a freshman, just line up in the first row. If you are a sophomore, line up in the second row. If you are a junior, line up in the third row. And if you're a senior, line up in the fourth row. And old people, get in with your life groups. If that offended anyone,
Remember,
I'm sorry.
Freshman, front row. Sophomore, second row. Junior, third row. Senior, fourth row. No, you're going to be standing up.
Hey, guys, hey. Leaders, could you help hand out a piece of paper to every single student? Yeah. Just hand out a piece of paper to every student. Just stand up, yeah. And please get in a single file line, you guys. Single file line. Single file line.
The All About Jesus wall.
Facing all about Jesus.
Facing this
all
way.
about Jesus. All about Jesus is over there.
Everybody, single file, facing this way. Single file, facing this way. Not towards me.
Can you?
That's confusing, sorry. Towards the It's All About Jesus sign.
Ross, can you help her out with that? Just help her with that.
That's awesome.
Everyone, hey guys, all right, listen up. I can only give so many directions. Hey guys, listen up. Hey, you guys. All right, you should have a piece of paper. If you don't have one, raise your hand. And you'll also get a piece of tape. Okay? A piece of tape. Please do not fold the tape. Do not fold the paper.
Do not fold the paper, do not fold the tape. It is the only paper and tape you will get tonight.
On top of getting a piece of paper, hey guys, listen up. These are important rules. Hey, on top of getting a piece of paper, you should get a piece of tape. Do not fold the tape. Do not fold the paper. Hey guys, listen up. Listen up. Listen up.
Explaining the rules.
Hey guys, listen up. Hey, student leaders, there's SI team. Some of you are out there talking. Listen up. After you get a piece of paper and a piece of tape, you should be getting a marker. Do not take my marker, please, you guys. This is the church property. We use these markers. Please don't take them. We have cameras. Jesus is watching. Please just don't take them.
Jesus and the security guy.
Yeah, and the security guy. Yeah. All right. Please do not take the marker or anything else. Yeah. Can't say. In your group, in your line. Hey guys, in your line. Hey guys, I don't know what you guys are talking for. Hey guys, in your line, just find one of your best drawers. Your best drawer in your line. Your best drawer.
Best artist.
Select one person. If you are selected, meet me over by it says FCC students.
So whoever is the best artist, meet Robert over towards that side of the room where I am pointing. Only one artist per grade group. One artist per grade group.
All right, if you're not the artist, look over here. Look at me. Everyone look at me. Look at me. Everyone, over here. Hey, all right. Now, everyone that's not the artist, look at that wall.
That wall. Where it says it's all about Jesus.
You should all be looking over here.
Over there.
Okay.
Over there.
With your piece of tape and your piece of paper, put that tape and piece of paper, or put that piece of paper with using the tape on the person's back. Do not draw anything. Do not write anything just yet. Just put the table. If you're on the end, grab a chair and you will write it. You would draw on the on the chair there.
All right. Okay. Then just hold it against his back. Wait, you're not drawing anything yet.
Does everyone have a marker, a piece of paper, tape?
And is the paper now attached to the person in front of his back? Or neck?
Does everyone have a marker?
Oh my.
Hey guys, all right. Before we get started real quick, I have some rules. Hey guys, I have some rules. Please respect the person in front of you. Do not, guys, I repeat, do not draw on the person's shirt. If we find that out, we will be calling your parents. So please do not draw on someone's back, neck, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. All right, just don't. Please be respectful of the person in front of you.
And being respectful of the person in front of you also includes being gentle with them. Do not hurt them. They are trusting you with their back. Don't do it, Dom.
All right, can I have my drawers on the ends over here? Who's my best drawers?
All right. Only drawers. Go over to Robert. Everyone else,
Do
face
not
Jesus.
turn around. Everyone else in the line has to face the wall.
Face the
Face
word
the
Jesus
wall.
right now. Hey, buddy, look at Jesus. He's so glorious. So we're getting one drawer for the whole group to start. So they already are over there. So it's the first person over in that over there. We're good. All right. No. All right. All right. We're getting there. We are getting there.
All right.
Okay. All right, Robert.
Yeah.
Robert, do you mind if I explain a little bit of what's going on?
Explain the
I'll explain the
explain
game
the
for you
game,
guys.
and I'll get started over here with them.
Yeah, you get started with them. All right, you guys, while we are facing over here. All right, you guys. Everybody facing me? Everybody see me? All right. If you can hear me, touch your head. Sweet. Okay, cool. I think that's a majority of everybody. All right, so the game that we are playing is kind of a version of Pictionary. So we have our first artists in the back with Robert. They are the people at the end of the line over there. What they're going to be doing is drawing on the person in front of theirs paper that's on their back, whatever Robert is showing them to draw. When you feel the drawing happening on your back, you then draw the same thing that you're feeling on the person in front of you's paper on their back. All right? And we're gonna see, it's like Pictionary telephone. So the very last paper, we're going to see how closely it matches the drawing on the whiteboard. No cheating and looking behind you. Everybody face forward and face the drawing that you are doing. Like telephone, exactly. It's Pictionary telephone.
You draw on the person.
And like we said already, be respectful of the people in front of you. No drawing on their shirts, on them. Just on the paper. And be gentle with them. No abuse. Does everybody understand the rules? All right, if you understand the rules, touch your head.
All right, your drawers. Hey guys, listen up. Your drawers are now drawing on one of the person's back. You are to feel. Oh, actually, Tim, you already explained it. Yeah. All right, here we go. We're gonna get started, you guys.
The drawing has
look
started.
that way, please. Everyone, look to the wall.
Everybody over here.
Hey guys, everyone, look towards the wall. Not my wall.
Focus
All
on
about
the
Jesus'
feeling
wall.
of the pen on the paper on your back. That was a lot of ons. And imitate it.
Go ahead, drawers. Draw the first piece.
You guys have it. Here it comes. Remember, face this way. I can't tell if that's Riley or not.
Drawers, make sure you draw pretty hard so the person in front of you can feel it.
Just draw it on the, with it on the chair.
He drew on your back, dude. So you gotta. If you don't feel it, imagine it, I guess. Just pretend you felt it. All right, here you guys go. Drawers, let me have you back over here. Drawers.
Everybody.
OG
Elijah.
drawers. OG
Elijah.
drawers.
Eyes up
Over
front.
here. Drawers. Can I have my drawers back over here? From the seniors and juniors. Can I have my original drawers back?
Everybody else continue facing forward or towards Jesus.
When you guys are done drawing, just come back here. That way.
Everybody look at Jesus. Unless you are drawing. They're doing each, so basically it's one part at a time. It's coming down the line. All right. No, don't look. Dom, eyes forward. Eyes up front. I'm just saying, keep your eyes that way.
Don't turn around. Face that way. Did you get that? That's what they're doing. Hey, make sure you come back every time.
Yeah. Yo! No looking at each other. Don't look at each other. Don't look at each other. There's more coming. Not yet. We're doing it one piece at a time.
Hey, Tim, how are some of these drawings turning out?
How are some of these drawings turning out?
Yeah, how are they turning out?
How are they turning out? That's a good question. I mean, well, Robert, tell me, were you going for a couple lines? Oh my. Yo, Robert, tell me one thing.
What is going on?
Does it look like a deformed peace sign?
No.
Apparently it feels like a deformed peace sign to a couple people. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Good for you. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Look that way. Look that way. Look that way. I got it's okay. I'm not mocking it. I'm not mocking it too much. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. 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 Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. What? More tape? Yo, Russ. Russ had the tape. Russell!
All right,
Tape.
let me know when you guys get to the very end. The last person, tell me when they're done in the entire row.
All right.
Yeah, one of them is.
When
yeah.
you're done,
Okay.
when you guys are done, let me know. Just kind of give a thumb in the air when you guys are done with.
Yeah, if as long, I'm seeing it still go through the wave, so I'm going to give it about maybe
We're seeing a wave. go
45
through.
seconds.
Hold on. We are looking. Sorry, didn't mean to scratch what I said. Oh boy.
I'm still seeing it go through the train.
Okay.
All right, we'll give it 10 more seconds, you guys.
Still
10 more
going through a
seconds.
little
10,
bit. Looks like we got
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you guys, you can take the piece of paper in their back and see what the person drew. It should look like this.
So take it off of your back. That's what we're supposed to be drawing. Okay. All right.
Yeah, long story short. All right, you guys. All right.
All right, everybody, keep your paper in your
Keep
hand.
your
Go
paper.
find your seat. Yeah.
And if you have your marker, please bring your marker up on stage over here, please. Just hand it to Tim.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Don't throw
Just
it.
right here. Bring it up right here,
Please
please.
just hand it to Tim.
Right up here, guys.
Just Tim will take care of it.
Right up here.
Please do
Thank
not
you.
take the
Right
markers.
here.
Please don't take the markers.
Keep the paper with you.
It is church property.
Everybody, keep the paper with you. Thank you.
What is that?
Good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Marker here. No. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Markers
Please
here.
do not sit in the seat that says do not sit. Please, please, please.
All righty, you guys. Everybody find your seat that is not marked as do not sit. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey guys, make sure you keep the signs on the chairs that says do not sit here. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, everybody have a seat. Everybody take a seat, please. You know, Robert, what I find hilarious
What do you find hilarious?
in this game, the freshman row in particular, have the most variety of drawing that I saw. We started off pretty strong with the first three kind of looking like a stiff-formed snowman.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And then as we got further, it just randomly turned into a dinosaur.
Yep.
And then after that, it just turned into lines and squigglies. And circles, and you see, like that. You know what I'm saying? It's look at this. I mean,
Yeah.
like, this isn't freshman, but you get the idea.
Thanks.
Does this look anything like that?
No. Okay, guys. All right, listen.
This will be going to auction.
Every one of us have imaginary friends. This was mine. This was how my imaginary friend looked like.
That's what your imaginary friend looked like?
Yeah. So I wanted to bring him to life today.
Tell me, Robert, did you have nightmares as a child? Let me see that dinosaur.
All right, hey guys, real quick. We're gonna go over some announcements. We love to have fun, but where are all these students coming from? Oh,
what is going on here?
Okay, your chairs.
okay.
Chairs. All right, we'll get you chairs.
Robert. See what I mean, though?
Yeah. All right. Hey, all right, guys. Hey, real quick. We have a few announcements. Tim, you want to start us off with a few announcements?
Yes. The first announcement that we have is coming up this Sunday. We are actually not having classes, the Sunday morning classes that are take place usually up here and then down in the box, because we're going to be at Shaver.
Well, also, that's one reason.
That's one of the reasons, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's
the other
not the
reason.
only reason?
No,
Oh,
it's
I
the
wasn't
first
told
Sunday
about
of the
that.
month.
That's right.
If you come to our church on Sundays, we do have high school up here and junior high downstairs.
That's right.
But because it's the first Sunday of the month, plus we're going to Shaver,
First Sunday of the month?
there is no class this Sunday.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, hey, also, you guys, real quick, so we can get going with the rest of the sermon and the worship. A big event is coming up. It's not Hume just yet.
not Hume.
It's not Hume.
But it is reminiscent of Hume.
It is reminiscent of Hume.
It is.
We have the Glow Hockey Tournament.
Are you ready to glow?
Hey guys, all right, real quick. So it's on October 12th. So that's 3 Wednesdays away from today. 3 Wednesdays. Registration is now open today. All right, so in your life groups tonight, try to make up a team. Mm-hmm. Your life group leader can't participate in your team.
They can.
The max is 5 people per team. 5 per team. 5 per team.
No, that's
if you have more than
Cinco.
5, make 2 teams. It doesn't matter. It's okay.
Yeah.
Make 2 teams. If you have 8 people that want to join a team, have the other people just hop on that other team and just
Have 2
substitute in.
teams, yeah.
Yeah, or get your life group leader or get another leader to participate.
There you go.
Well, I was in like 4 teams last year, but my team won anyway. So
There were only 4 teams last year?
I was on 4 teams last year.
You were on 4 teams.
I was on 4 teams last year.
That's right.
Yeah.
They were like
maybe I
12
rigged it. I don't know.
teams.
Maybe I rigged
Something
it.
like that.
But hey, all right, guys. So we have Glow Hockey. Talk to your life group leaders. Make a team. Make T-shirts. Do whatever it is that you guys got to do to be the next winner of Glow Hockey.
And just so you guys can get extra hyped about it, we've got a video.
We do got a video.
Y'all ready? Let's roll it. Who is that?
All right. Woo! Let's give a round of applause to Jonah who put that together.
Shout out to Jonah.
All right, let's give him a better applause, you guys.
Come
Come on.
on.
Come on, it's Jonah. It's Jonah.
Yeah, Jonah.
There you go. There you go. I'm so stoked.
So cool.
Man, it's
Always
open to
different.
anyone to win this year because we don't have, well, unless we have a good senior class. I'm not sure if they're going to win this year.
It's anybody's game.
Oh, calling you seniors out. Okay. Hey, one more announcement and then we'll get going. With Shaver, just a day away, really.
Yeah.
Just a day away. If you guys are interested in purchasing a Bible or notebooks or anything, please reach out to us and we could definitely make that happen today. And we could get you those things. That way you have it for Shaver.
You got gift store, plenty of stuff.
Plenty of stuff.
Yeah. Bibles. See, we actually don't make a profit on the Bibles just because we think that it is so important to have the Word of God in your guys' hands. So price back there is just so that you guys take it seriously and realize this is something valuable.
Yeah.
So, but
yeah, we lose money off of it. So
often.
Yeah. So real quick, welcome the worship team up on stage.
Absolutely.
Do you mind parting us out?
Absolutely. All right, dear Lord, I thank you so much for this evening and just the amazing opportunity that you've given each and every one of us to be here tonight and to gather at your feet. Lord, I pray that as the worship team comes up, as they lead us in a time of musical worship, that you would just open our hearts to receive the message that you've prepared for us, and just open our hearts to hear your voice. I pray all these things in the name of Son Jesus Christ. Amen.
If you guys could please stand. Sorry guys, technical difficulties.
God of Abraham, you're the God of covenants and faithful promises. Time and time again, you are proven you do just what you say. Though the storms may come and the winds may blow, I'll remain steadfast and let my heart learn when you speak a word, it will come to pass. Great is your faithfulness to me. Great is your faithfulness to me. From the rising sun to the setting same, I will praise your name. Great is your faithfulness to me. God, from age to age, though the earth may pass away, your word remains the same. Your history can prove there's nothing you can't do. You're faithful and true. Though the storms may come and the winds may blow, I'll remain steadfast and let my heart learn when you speak a word, it will come to pass. Great is your faithfulness to me. Great is your faithfulness to me. From the rising sun to the setting same, I will praise your name. Great is your faithfulness to me. put my faith in Jesus, my anchor to the ground, my hope and firm foundation. He'll never let me down. I put my faith in Jesus, my anchor to the ground, my hope and firm foundation. He'll never let me down. I put my faith in Jesus, my anchor to the ground, my hope and firm foundation. He'll never let me down. Great, great is your faithfulness to me. Great is your faithfulness to me. From the rising sun to the setting same, I will praise your name. The rising sun to the setting same, I will praise your name. From the rising sun to the setting same, I will praise your name. Great is your faithfulness to me. Great is your faithfulness to me.
Dear Heavenly Father, I ask you tonight, Lord, that you be with us, and I thank you so much for allowing us to be here in your presence tonight, Lord. I pray that as Eileen gives this message, Lord, that you are able to speak to us through her and just guide her to be able to just through you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, worship team. Can we give a round of applause to our worship team? Ooh. Love it. Hey, guys. It's not me speaking today. It's not Josh or it's not Danielle. We do have a guest speaker today. When I brought it up, she was all over it. She was like, oh, I want to do it. And so with respect, just please respect our guest speakers. They're taking time out of their schedule and willing to come up on stage. And it's not easy coming on stage. So coming on stage, just respect her. Respect what she actually has for you guys and what she actually asks you to do. So with no further ado, you got Eileen. Eileen.
All right. Okay. Hey guys, if you don't know me already, my name is Eileen, and last year I had the privilege of being the Senior Girls Life Group leader. So I love exchange, and I love the community here at FCC. The guy that was just up here is my husband, and I love him very much. But I do want to apologize for the many bad dad jokes that he tells you guys here on Wednesday nights. And so before I get into my topic for today, I did want to share a few things that I thought you should know about me. And the first thing is that I was born and raised in the Middle East, in the country of Syria. And my parents were ministering to Muslims there, so I am what you call a missionary kid, or an MK. And when you hear the Middle East, I'm sure that you probably have one of two pictures that comes to mind. You either think of war and conflict, unfortunately, like we see in the news, or you think of something like what happens in this video. So tech team, could you play this video? right, so yes, that is the teaser trailer for the live action Aladdin movie. Any Aladdin fans in here? Yes? Okay, good. If you are an Aladdin fan, you are my people. I love Aladdin. And while I love the animated, unfortunately, I believe the live action just did not live up to it. But am I right? You either picture the war and the conflict we see in the news, or you maybe picture what we've seen in Aladdin, the rolling desert sands, and the things we see in that movie. So I spent the first 11 years of my life in the Middle East, and then my family and I moved to California, to good old Santa Maria, and I spent the next about 11 years of my life here. And then after college, I took a teaching job in China, and I went and taught English there. And then I came back because of the pandemic, and then I married Robert. So those are some important things that you should know about me. That's my very quick life story. If you want to know more about it, you can come talk to me afterward. So those are some important things you should know about me. And there is another fact about myself that I think all of us in this room will be able to relate to, and it's our topic for tonight. And the fact is that I love comfort. I love comfort. As soon as I get home from work, Robert can attest to this, after making dinner, I usually get into my comfortable clothes, I make myself a nice cup of tea. Sometimes I like to sit and watch my comfort TV show, and if Remy is being nice to me that day, I might snuggle up with Remy. It just depends. So that's kind of my comfortable routine, right, when I get home from work. And when we come to church, we kind of have a routine too, right? For many of us, I think we go to the coffee shop and we get ourselves a nice coffee, or a nice drink, and we head to the service, and we get to sit in a nice air-conditioned building. We get to listen to a nice message and great music led by our awesome pastors. And we even have kind of a comfortable routine with church, right? And while there's absolutely nothing wrong with having our comfortable routines and enjoying ourselves at church, there does seem to be a bit of a disconnect between the lives we lead sometimes and what Jesus calls us to do in the Bible. And so, we all have our comfort things, right? We have our comfort TV shows, we have our comfort people, we have our comfort foods, and I'm making an assumption, but I think this assumption is right. We all have this nice little device. I even have it on me. And we have this device, right? And I don't know about you guys, but I have really found comfort in this device now. And it's just the day and age that we're living in. If I leave my house without my phone, I feel pretty lost, right? I feel lost and I feel uncomfortable. And so if you could all just show me proof that you have a device like this, could you just raise it up, show it to me? I know we all have them, so let's just acknowledge it, right? And go ahead and take a selfie with the person next to you while we're at it, okay? So I'm gonna take a selfie as well with you guys. Okay, and now, after you have taken your selfie, it doesn't take that long to take a selfie, guys. You are going to pass your phone to the person next to you, and you're going to all pass your phones all the way down to the very last empty chair on your aisle, okay? Now, listen up. There is a purpose behind this. I would not just doing this to do this, but I encourage you to to pass your phones to the end of the aisle. You can make a nice little pile on the end chair if you would like. It's up to you. So I'm going to give you a minute to pass your phones. And we are going to do a little comfort experiment, and we're going to see if we can go without our phones just for this message, okay? So bear with me. We're all going to get a little uncomfortable tonight. It's just what we're doing, okay? So as we do this experiment, we are going to look in our Bibles at what Jesus says about comfort and some other passages. So, since you do not have your Bible apps, you can either follow along on the screen with me, or you can get a physical Bible from the back. Yes, physical Bibles do exist. I have mine. So I'll give you a second if you would like to get a physical Bible, or you can follow along with me on the screen. Wow, this is so awesome to see people using physical Bibles. What? Okay, so we are going to go to Matthew chapter 16. So go ahead and turn there. And I'm going to read from verse 24. Then Jesus said to his disciples, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me. For whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will find it. What good will it be for someone to gain the whole world yet forfeit their soul? Or what can anyone give in exchange for their soul?" And so Jesus laid it out pretty clearly right here. When he was talking to the disciples, he told them what they were signing up for. He was like, "Listen, guys, there's going to be a cost to following me. This isn't just for anyone. And so I want you to consider the cost before you follow me." Okay, so Jesus was clear about the cost. And all throughout the Bible, you'll notice story after story of God calling people to leave something or to give something up and to step into the uncomfortable with him. And so now we are going to turn to Hebrews chapter 11. This is where we're going to be for the rest of our time. Yeah, we're going to be in Hebrews chapter 11. And Hebrews chapter 11 is this awesome chapter that talks all about heroes of the faith. And it starts by talking about people like Abraham. Abraham was called to go to a foreign place, even though he didn't know where he was going. God really didn't give him clear instructions. He didn't give him a map, but he told Abraham, "This is where I'm calling you to go." And Abraham responded and went to the land of Canaan. God also called a famous person that I'm sure most of us know of. He called Moses to leave his job shepherding sheep to confront Pharaoh and lead an entire nation of people out of slavery and into freedom. He also called someone named Gideon, who was called to leave his job threshing wheat and lead a small group of men in battle to defeat the very people they'd been hiding from. And so it goes on in this whole chapter to talk about these heroes of the faith that followed God into the uncomfortable. So I'm going to pick up and read in verse 32. and you can follow along with me. We're in Hebrews 11, verse 32. And what more shall I say? I do not have time to tell about Gideon, Barak, Samson, and Jephthah, about David and Samuel and the prophets, who through faith conquered kingdoms, administered justice, and gained what was promised, who shut the mouths of lions, quenched the fury of the flames, and escaped the edge of the sword, whose weakness was turned to strength, and who became powerful in battle and rooted foreign armies. Women received back their dead, raised to life again. There were others who were tortured, refusing to be released so that they might gain an even better resurrection. Some faced jeers and flogging, and even chains and imprisonment. They were put to death by stoning. They were sawed in two. They were killed by the sword. The world was not worthy of them. So, that was a lot, right? We heard about a lot of things just now. There were kingdoms mentioned, justice, people shutting the mouths of lions. Some person even got sawed in two. That was a lot, right? And so let's just take a moment and consider what this all really means. So, these are stories, the author of Hebrews is writing all these stories about people who laid down their lives for Jesus. They laid down their lives for the gospel. And they have three things in common, these people. They were imperfect. A lot of them argued with God about what he was calling them to do. They did eventually follow and obey God into the uncomfortable, and they considered it worth it. And so I want to unpack how we consider it worth it to give of our money, to give of our time, to give of our energy, our sleep, our comfort, all for the sake of Jesus. Why do we do this? What's the point? Because he did it for us. He considered us worth it. He considered us so worth it that he died for us and gave his life for us. And he left all of the comfort in heaven to come down and experience all the things that we experience. He experienced suffering, he experienced pain, everything that we go through. And so if he could do it for us, he being the king, he was co-equal with God. If the king can come and lay down his life for us, then we can maybe, set aside our phones a little bit. We can serve at FCC. We can talk to people we don't know. I'm an introvert, so that's terrifying to me. But we can do it, right? We can go to other countries and share about Jesus. And so God won't call us all to different hard things, right? To be perfectly honest, when I moved to China and stepped into a completely different culture, was learning a different language, everything was done differently, it was easier for me than stepping into this very room and becoming a youth leader and being a youth leader with a room full of teenagers. So God will call us all to different hard things, right? But the point is that we are willing to give everything for him. Even if it's our one thing. We all have our one thing, right? And sometimes God calls us to give that to him. And it is worth it. And so I want to end our time tonight with this quote. It says, and this is a quote by David Livingstone. He was a missionary in Africa. And he said this: "If a commission by an earthly king is considered an honor, how can a commission by a heavenly king be considered a sacrifice?" And so you have to know the person who is calling you in order to step into your calling. In order for it to be worth it, you have to know the person who is calling you. And we worship the King. The King is calling us. The King who stepped down from heaven for us is calling us to lay down these things. So I want to end our time by asking you two questions. Is there anything God might be calling you to leave or to give up? Honestly, it really could be as simple as spending less time on your phones. Like, really. It could be a number of things. For me, last year, it was giving up my comfortable routine after work on Wednesday nights to come and be a youth leader here on Wednesday nights. And the second question is this: is there something uncomfortable God is calling you into? And I want you to really take time to consider this. We're going to have a few worship songs in a minute. And I want you to take time and consider, is there something God is calling you to do? And so as the songs play, just take time and consider in your heart what God is calling you to. And it is my prayer and my hope that we would consider it an honor to give up whatever we give up for the King. So I'm going to close us in prayer. Jesus, I thank you so much for this awesome group of teenagers. I thank you that they can be world changers. I thank you that they can step into the uncomfortable. And Lord, I just pray that they would consider these questions. They would consider what you are calling them to. And I pray that we would all consider an honor to lay down whatever we lay down for the King. In Jesus' name, amen.
All right, hey guys, leave your phones on that seat still. Let's give Eileen a round of applause. You know, a few months ago, I actually gave up social media for 2 weeks. That was the hardest thing I think I've ever had to do, really. No, you can't log into Facebook, can't log into Instagram, no TikTok, no Snappy Chat, or whatever it's called, right? Yeah, so no social media, and it really got me. I'm like. But the thing is, my work ethic. Hey guys, listen up. I know I'm old. I call it Snappy Chat, but giving up stuff like that, your phone that you every day depend on, right? Giving up stuff like that to just spend some more time in the Word, some more time just worshiping. It just actually does change your life a lot. So, yeah, thank you, Eileen. I didn't know you grew up in Syria. Just joking. No. Let's give her one more round of applause, you guys. All right. If you guys stand up for worship, leave your phones. You guys can collect your phones after I come back on stage after worship, but...
I also challenge you in your life groups to put your phones in the middle of the room and have an honest, good conversation with your youth leaders. That's my challenge.
Good challenge. All right. Take away, worship team.
I know that in all things but be more courageous. I may not face Goliath, but I've got my own giants. Oh my God, I need you. Oh God, my God, I need you now. How I need you now. Oh rock of ages, I'm standing on your faithfulness. On your faithfulness. Oh God, my God, I need you. Oh God, my God, I need you now. How I need you now. Oh rock of ages, I'm standing on your faithfulness. On your faithfulness. Same God, you answered prayers back then, and you will answer now. You are the same God, you are the same God. You are providing then, you are providing now. You are the same God, you are the same God. You moved in power then, God move in power now. You are the same God, you are the same God. You were a healer then, you are a healer now. You are the same God, you are the same God. You were a Savior then, you are a Savior now. You are the same God, you are the same God. Oh God, my God, I need you. Oh God, my God, I need you now. How I need you now. Oh rock of ages, I'm standing on your faithfulness. On your faithfulness. Oh God, my God, I need you. Oh God, my God, I need you now. How I need you now. Oh rock of ages, I'm standing on your faithfulness. On your faithfulness.
All right, guys. Have a seat, you guys. Thank you again for being so polite to our guest speaker, and thank you for cooperating with everything she asked you guys to do. Tonight in life groups, we do challenge you. She did challenge you to put your phones in the middle. Don't leave them in your pocket, because you'll feel the vibration. You'll hear someone's train ringtone was going off over there. But just put your phone in the middle. Have some deep conversations with your life group leaders. For those who are going to Shaver, you'll have more of an opportunity to even go deeper. So with that being said, you guys are going to be dismissed to life groups. If you guys don't know where to go, they're up here. If you're new and you're like, I don't know where to go, look up here, or you could talk to me. Or if you brought a friend and you guys don't want to split, if you're going different groups, talk to me. I'll be leading that group up here. Or not up here, but somewhere else. So just come meet me up on stage. With that being said, you guys are dismissed. Thank you.